Why is Thanksgiving important? Why? Hi, everybody. It's Dara. This is going to be the beginning of, I guess, the second part of Thanksgiving prep. Thanksgiving prep continued, and it has been a learning experience. For the past 8 years, I have done the raw vegan portion to my family's Thanksgiving in New Jersey, and that is not as much pressure as feeding like 3 people raw vegan food is less pressure than saying 9 people are coming over and all you're going to eat is raw vegan, and you want your guests to be satisfied, as you want to have you want to cover all the flavors. I want to show that it can be done, and it can be done. But in doing so, I've learned some things that I'd like to pass along to you. Number 1, definitely clean the kitchen in between dishes. Even in the middle of making a dish, clean the kitchen. It's like what Gage and I call a do-over. And you get to have a fresh start. You spill less. You can think clearly. Definitely get help. Have somebody with you anyway, even if they're not participating in the cutting and chopping. But there's something about Thanksgiving when you have people with you, and whether it's your family of origin, chosen family, it doesn't matter. It's family, and that is part of it, is touching the food, appreciating the food, making food with somebody you love that is also going to partake in enjoying it is so important. Now, that being said, there's a lot of work that goes into raw vegan preparation. It's the most gorgeous food on the planet because it's the highest quality, the highest vibration, everything's from scratch. Whoever's coming to my home knows that they're only getting the very best food made with love. That's the other point, is that you want to know, be grateful when you're making the food. If you're in a cranky mood, step away. You're going to make mistakes. You know, if it's too late, if you're cranky, our energy goes into the food. So I noticed the first day I made food with Gage, everything was happy and good. And then the second day, Eric came to visit me, and I'm sitting there going, because nobody was around. My mom wasn't here. Nobody was helping. And now all of a sudden, today, Jade is making the cranberry sauce. She cut the string beans. Gage is making the stuffing. Eric's here helping. And this is a family affair. And to me, that's what Thanksgiving is about. So if you don't have time to do everything yourself, and it is a lot, then the good news is this year I've given you recipes so that next year somebody can make the mashed potatoes, somebody can make the cranberry dish, somebody can make the stuffing, and everybody can come together that day and make everything look beautiful and enjoy. So it is definitely an effort, a big effort, but I know that when Renee is here tomorrow and Jeff's here tomorrow, I know when Herbie tastes everything, it's going to give back all the effort that I've put out. So Herbie and I are actually hosting this Thanksgiving this year, and we're proud. He made me laugh today. We're running to the farmer's market. We're running to Whole Foods to get the last minute things. And I was like, what have I done? You know, what have I gotten myself into? And he laughed. He said, well, you know, I can get you out of it. And I was like, what do you mean? He said, I'll just call an ambulance to come and get me. I thought that was so funny. So we made humor out of it. And the thing is that, you know, do a potluck if you can't do everything yourself. So that's my idea, designated potluck. But in the meantime, we can make things seem so much bigger and more overwhelming than they actually are. Just take one thing at a time. I'm delighted to say that everything turned out great except for the purple corn chips. I think they need the flax meal to bind them. So those were not good. But everything else, you know, the string beans are the only thing we're deciding may not be raw and might flash steam them, so it'll be a 99.9% raw vegan Thanksgiving. That means not a critter was harmed in this process. You know, we can be proud of eating the best food on the planet. So here we have our stuffing, and we're continuing on, and more to do for sure. But I just wanted to say that it's a heartwarming, Thanksgiving is heartwarming. It's a real celebration of giving thanks for everything that we have access to. And being able to eat this way and still feel good. My other tip is definitely drink green juice. I got this from Moon Juice, my favorite juice place, and alkalize yourself if you happen to be preparing some dishes with nuts. And know that eating this way, eating richer foods, eat little bits of the richer foods, eat lots of fiber that day, and know that, you know, portions are important. You're not going to eat the same amount of the cauliflower mashed potatoes as you are as the other kind of potatoes. And it's about, you know, eating a little bit, taking time to see how your body feels, and processing it in a way where you're not really hurting yourself. And that goes for everybody on Thanksgiving. Just eat a little bit. That way you get to have all the flavors and enjoy and not feel stuffed and like you hurt yourself. So on that note, everybody, enjoy, and you'll see the behind the scenes, whatever we've got, the footage here, and food's flying everywhere. I'm telling you, this is kind of crazy. So I'm having fun, thank goodness. Don't be upset with yourself if you don't have fun all of a sudden in the middle of it. Get back into it, play some music, find a giggle or two, and I will see you guys soon. And definitely, although we're getting some nuts on, get your greens on.